Now, there is a specific person that I am pulling this for, or rather, a little group of people with that. And it's for those of you who manifest in unusual ways. I'm seeing in particular The Sims. Those of you who go onto The Sims and you create your dream life, you create yourself, your partner, how you want things to be. You know, some of you are there learning the guitar and, you know, doing it as level 7. And the reason I say this is because I keep hearing Motherlode when I kind of connect to this group. And it's like, you're definitely the kind of person that, yeah, you've been manifesting some money, you've been manifesting some changes, it's just this energy of, I'm manifesting this. And some of you are a bit impatient because you're not quite seeing it in this kind of 3D aspect of it, but it's coming in. I keep hearing Motherlode, like Motherlode, keep hearing it. And for some of you, you need to marinate. Like, you need to let the universe do its thing. Sometimes when we push too much and we try and control too much, we don't allow for opportunities to come into our life. We don't allow for the universe and life and our guides to surprise us. And that's how we learn these lessons as well. So if you are that kind of person, stay. Oh, and I've just dropped a bunch of cards. First one, Princess of Wands as well. You can see the way she is butt naked and she is vulnerable, but can you see the energy as she moves kind of across? Let me get my trusty wand. So as she's moving kind of across here, you have the sun. Yes, that is the biggest yes. And then the tiger here in this deck means fear, but it's the fear, the inner fear. It's the fear that's inside our heads and inside ourselves, telling us to play it small. You know, it's those kind of conditions in this aspect. And you can see she's not playing it small. She doesn't give two effing hoots or whatever. I've never said hoot in my life, but yeah, we're saying that. You know, she's butt naked. She doesn't care. She is going for her manifestation. She is going for it. And when I say she, you can be any gender. Take it as it resonates. The other cards, hilariously, that dropped out are Prudence. So we have the 8 of discs. What I said about patience, about allowing things to grow, allowing things to marinate. You know, it's that classic example of you plant a seed for a flower that you're going to grow, and then you're just sitting there watching it and just expecting it to suddenly jump up and bear fruit. And it doesn't happen like that. It's the same thing with your learning and with everything else. It doesn't happen like that. How do you learn how to drive a car? It takes time. How do you learn best example for manifestation is baking. When you bake a cake, you know, there's so many different stages where you need to kind of just leave it alone. You know, you keep opening the oven, that thing's going to fall down. You need to kind of let things cook, as it were. So, strife. There we go. So we've got the 5 of Wands, again, feeling like we're blocked. Feeling like I can't see my manifestation in the real life, therefore it's not happening, I'm doing something wrong. And you're not. You just need to take a step back. Go enjoy your life. You know, we spend so much energy just manifesting, it's exhausting. We need to, there is a power in rest. There is a power in being able to stop and just let things cook. We've got here as well, so that's the 7 of Cups, debauch. So there's an energy that feels stagnant. Some of you maybe are reevaluating your affirmations, you're reevaluating how you speak to the universe. Maybe things that you felt grateful for, you don't feel grateful for now because it kind of changes. And actually, that's what this card is on about. It's like, take a step back, reevaluate, have some rest. You'll be grateful for those things again, and it's fine. Princess of Swords. Kind of here. You can see the way she uses the sword here of clarity, the sword here of truth to kind of get away. This is after a tower moment, so get away from like the smoke and the ash and to see things clearly. So what she's doing is just cleansing what's in her space, what's in her aura, what's there. And again, power of rest, power of being the ability to be able to step back, you know, just to kind of let things be as they are. In order for her to clear, she has to let the dust settle, the ash, you know, from the tower, just settle. It's easier to clear when it's on the floor. And then you've got Knight of Discs, kind of here again, rest. I'm going to consistently be like, rest. And it's fine if you want to go on The Sims or something else and it brings you joy, but it doesn't have to be, that's enough. Something that brings you joy and makes you happy is enough. It doesn't have to have a meaning. It doesn't have to have a specific manifestation thing kind of connected to it as well. And you can see the shield there that kind of ripples off. You know, you are being protected. The universe is protecting you. Yeah, completion. So again, you have the Four of Wands. So you can see everything is in alignment. Again, you've got a lot more fire. And I always see fire as like that kind of driving force, that motivation, well, manifesting. It's all of that. You know, you've been heard. It's completed. I feel like for a lot of you, it has to do with money, hence the kind of money load. Oh, yeah, Motherlode. I said money load by accident, but we're going to go with it. Money load, Motherlode, it's that kind of thing. You know, you have the cheat codes for the universe. You know what you're doing. You just need to let things progress. You know, you need to let things marinate. That's a full thing. Take your foot off the gas a bit. You can't go at 60 or 80 or 100 all the time. You have to, like, you know, slow down, see these opportunities, sometimes take a little detour. That's fine. You will get to your destination. You'll get to your manifestation no matter what, you know. So again, I need to cover her up because she's very nude. You have a lot of nude cards, which talks about vulnerability as well. So again, the sword. Can you see you've got a lot of like swords, which is thinking and analytical, and we're being up here. We're in our head a little bit too much. And then a lot of fire, which is thinking, action, thinking, action, thinking, action. It's like, just rest. There's no water, you know, apart from the cups, which were kind of stagnant and a bit gross and a bit disgusting, you know, a bit kind of moldy and gooey, you know. We're not quite sitting with ourselves, with our emotions, and kind of going, okay, is this, you know, where am I at? What do I need? Kind of thing, you know. But yeah, you can see her kind of there. She's removing her mask, and then you've got the child of innocence. You don't have enough joy. That's what I'm getting out of a lot of this as well. You don't have enough joy, and it's like, be more joyful, be more whimsical, be more ridiculous, and just do things because you love to do things. Just do things because you enjoy it, because it lights you up. You know, if you want to dance in the kitchen, dance in the kitchen. Who gives a flying, I'm going to say hoot again, hoot, or what anyone thinks, or what the neighbours think, or whatever else. You be joyful. We need more people sticking to their authenticity and being their joyful, ridiculous, whimsical selves. We don't have enough of it, and we need it. And by you doing that, you allow other people to do that. You know, it's almost like you're subconsciously giving permission for other people to be stupid and whimsical as well. That's your reading. Thanks, bye.